Yeah, and you only live once, live life, live life. Ay. How can something so wrong feel right?
Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, what it do? If you're not, then what's happening? As you can see, I'm at home. I'm back home from school, obviously, clearly. Today we're going to be talking about why I truly decided to transfer from the illustrious Clark Atlanta University. So to start off, I want to start off by saying that this video is not me bashing that school. Clark Atlanta is a great university. I am not here to tell you do not go to that school. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to tell you my experience, why I transferred, why I decided to switch colleges. Everything in this video is completely how I feel, my honest opinions and facts. That's just, it's me, okay? It's not nobody else. Also, thank y'all for 500 subscribers. Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with the video. So we gonna back the truck up. So my major is biology, and if you don't know, Clark Atlanta University is a school for business and business administration. So let that sink in. But my major is biology, and I am studying to be a pediatric dentist. So I did my first year at Clark Atlanta University. Clark Atlanta University is a HBCU, historically black colleges and universities, obviously located in Atlanta, Georgia. Since the school is a business school, to be completely honest with you guys, I knew I wanted to go to a HBCU, just not in my hometown. If you don't know, I am from Texas, Houston, Texas to be exact. The top two HBCUs in Texas would be Prairie View, A&M, and Texas Southern University. Those are the top two universities that everybody look into when they're coming to like Houston or Texas to go to school for HBCU. I didn't want to go to those two. I wanted to go I knew I wanted to go to out of state, but not that far. Atlanta is far, but not that far, but it's still far. But I decided to choose Clark Atlanta in particular because learning about the history of the AUC was just so interesting to me. So I was like, you know what, I want to go to HBCU, and I chose Clark Atlanta. So that's how I chose the school that I wanted to go to. I did not look into if this school was good for bio majors, if this school was going to be, you know, right for me and my major and my career down the path. I did not look into that. I'm not going to sit up here and tell y'all that I did, because I didn't. I'm not even going to lie, like I didn't. Like it was like I want to go to this school because it's in Atlanta and it's HBCU. Now, I got accepted, but they didn't give me any money. I didn't take out any student loans. I didn't get any scholarships. So I got financial aid. But Clark Atlanta is $38,000. $38,000 a year.
$38,000 a year.
Also, let that sink in. Moment of silence. Okay, we're back. So, well, I came out of pocket and paid to go to school for 2 semesters out of pocket. No scholarships, no money being rewarded, just straight out of pocket with financial aid. Now, I know y'all saying, well, you could have applied for scholarships, you could have did this, you could have did that, you could have blah. Applying for scholarships is not as easy as people make it seem. Like, I don't care what no one says. Applying for scholarships is great and all, but they try to make it seem like it's just so easy. Like, it's not easy. I apply for scholarships. Now, I don't get them. Now, I can say I can try harder on applying for them, but I just didn't at the time. So, not getting a scholarship was kind of like my fault, but also theirs, because I had good grades in high school. I did activities, sports, and all that in high school. So, yeah. Now, first semester was like a wreck. Like, first semester was just like horrible for me, simply because I did not know what I was getting myself into. I'm out of state at that. No family in Atlanta at all. Now, I had mutual family. Like, my mom's friends, cousins, uncles, my dad's friends, cousin, uncles. I didn't know them people. Okay, no offense. I love y'all still. I didn't know them. I never hung out with them the whole time I've been in Atlanta. So that's they people. They know them, but I don't know them. So it's like I don't have any family there. I ain't even gonna lie. I got homesick for like the first month or so, and then I finally got over it because it's like you're here, so you can't do anything about it now. It's like they're paying for you to go, so you're gonna go. Like you're gonna go. Like you have no choice to go. I didn't like it. Like I didn't know what to expect. I didn't have a set routine. It was something I wasn't used to, if that made sense. I had to like train myself to get used to it. Like time management in college is no joke. When people are telling you about time management, it's no joke. Like time management is something like very serious that you need to like do. Like put time aside to figure out what you're gonna do. Like start planning ahead. The whole first semester I did not write on my calendar, y'all. I did not use my calendar. I wouldn't even say the whole first semester, but like half of the first semester I did not use my calendar or whatever, or my planner. But then I realized that, okay, like you are like completely off track. Like you have so much work, you're just trying to jam it all in one day when you don't even need to do that because you're not going to every class every single day. So well, you're not going to that same class every single day. So I finally decided to write in my planner, y'all. I wrote in my planner. Like that really helped me a lot. Like I turned in stuff 2 weeks before it was due. Like it was just, it helped a lot. And like my grades were like A1 first semester, even though I didn't learn anything. But I'm gonna get into that next. Oh, first semester, well, the first year as a freshman at Clark Atlanta, you can't choose your schedule. They make it for you. Now, I don't know if other schools do this, but I do know Clark Atlanta does this. You can't make your schedule. They make it for you. So with that being said, they are putting classes on your schedules that is not a prereq and you don't need. Like, that was just so much, like, it was a mess, like, y'all. So first semester, I had all of my core classes. Those were the classes that I needed. Like, okay, cool, I needed those classes. Second semester rolled around, and they put me in pre-cal again. I took pre-cal 1 last semester, so why am I in it again? Now this pre-cal was pre-cal accelerated, so it was pre-cal 1 and 2 combined. That's just one class. It was a 4-credit class, which I wasn't really tripping on because I needed that 4-credit class because I dropped chem first semester. It was a lot. I was like, why am I in this class again if I already took it first semester? You get what I'm saying? So it's like, first of all, I don't even need pre-cal 2. I just need 1 so I can move on to calculus 1. So whenever I tried to go switch out of pre-cal accelerated, I wasn't able to because all of the classes were full. So they were saying they can override it, but whenever they were trying to override, it's like impossible for me to go to another class because everything was full. So at this point, I'm just like, I'm gonna just stay in the class or whatever because it's like, now first semester, since I did drop Chem 1, because I had a professor that was just like completely like a mess, y'all. Like I don't know, cause like now all of my friends that was in that class with me, that kept the class, I didn't drop it, they were like, he passed us with a C, I got a B, I got a C, but like I never heard like any A's. Like, I mean, y'all passed, but who wants to see on their transcript? I mean, a C is cool and all, but it does bring your GPA down a lot. So I did drop chemistry 1 my first semester. Now it is completely okay to drop a class. Like, it's okay. Like, you don't have to stress about dropping it, not dropping it. It's okay to drop a class. Like, it's not the end of the world. Like, you can drop a class. So that's what I did. Like, I was crying, stressing, doing all this because I'm like, I'm really not gonna pass this class. Like, every single test that came, y'all, I failed. Like, I didn't pass any tests. I'm not even gonna sit up here and lie, act like I did, because I didn't. I failed every single exam that was given to us. That was that. Like, that class was just horrible. Like, I wasn't learning anything, and we had study groups where we taught each other, but it's hard whenever you're in a study group and there's people that don't know anything just like you. So it's like, how am I gonna learn something from someone that's just as confused and lost as me? You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make sense. So I mean, we're all just sitting there struggling, like, it was just a mess. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna drop this class and just pick it back up next semester or in the summer. And that's what I did. I passed every class first semester, but I just dropped chem. And chem is a 4-credit class. I'm not even a full-time student at this point because they only give you 12 credits your first semester, which was so annoying. It was so annoying. Like, Clark Atlanta. They gave you 12 credits your first semester. So mind you, 12 minus 4, 8. I had 8 credits my first semester. I wasn't even a full-time student. Yeah. So second semester, I did end up passing all of my classes, and I had to stay in that pre-cal accelerated class, and I actually got a C in that class. And I'm like, it really didn't bother me, but it did because I didn't need that class for a prereq. But at the same time, if I was to drop that class, then I would be considered a freshman at my next school. I'm still considered a freshman now at my next school because I dropped chem. So let me make it make sense. How do I make this make sense? So at the end of the year, from first semester and second semester, I finished off with 27 credits. I was supposed to have 31 credits. Okay, let that sink in. I ended up having 27 because I dropped chem first semester. Now that was a 4-credit class. Remember I told you that. That was a 4-credit class that I dropped first semester. So in order to be considered a sophomore, you need 30 or more credits to be considered a sophomore. So as of right now, I'm considered a freshman for my next school. In order for me to be considered a sophomore at my next school, I would need to take a class over the summer, and that's what I'm doing. That really like kind of messed me up because it's like, dang, if y'all had some teachers that taught, then maybe I will learn and I will understand chemistry 1 and I will have to drop it. But hey, that's that. So as far as like my grades and stuff like that, they just like they were up there. I'm not even gonna lie to you. They were up there and then they came down there. They came down there, y'all. First year always matters because that's when your GPA, like, it's gonna be very hard to get it back up. So it's like you need to work very, very hard your first year in college, just like your first year in high school. Work hard to keep your GPA up because once you drop it down low, it's gonna be hard to get it back up. Like, trust me. Like, but I'm ready for the challenge because like I'm gonna get my GPA back up. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. Like, I'm going to get my GPA up. So that was like one main thing was the teaching. Like, it was just ridiculous. Like, and it was just very overwhelming, especially if you can't choose your own classes and you're taking classes that you don't need, that you already took in high school, that you took last semester. So basically, I'm wasting money, I'm wasting time, and it's like, I mean, I got the credit, but it's like, I don't need this. Like, I just wasted my money and my time. So that was that. I really teach, like, everyone in the everyone in the science department, to be exact, is just awful. Like, they're very useless. So that was like one big like thing was like the teaching. It was just like horrible. Like, I passed by the grace of God. We did have a lot of biology majors, and that's what really killed me the most because it's like we really are trying, and it's a lot of us like struggling. Like, half of my friends that were biology majors has now transferred. Like, they're transferred the first semester. Some people transferred, like, you know, second semester like me. But it's like, dang, like, we really are trying. Like, we're all smart and like we have potential to like get straight A's, but it's just like very hard when you go to an institute that doesn't teach. Now, I have people in my ear saying this school don't teach, college doesn't teach, that's just college in general. But I completely feel like that's false because my pre-cal teacher, she was like amazing. Like, she taught us. Like, I actually learned. Like, that class was a class where you go in, sit down, you don't even think about being on your phone in that class because it's like you're actually learning. Like, you're learning something. Like, it's no time to be on your phone or you're gonna miss something very important. So that's false. Like, there's teachers that actually teach, and like we complain as a group, as a collect group of students, we complain about the biology and chemistry department to the dean multiple times. But you know what they told us? He put the C in Clark Atlanta since it was made. Do you think I care? I am paying y'all. I am paying y'all to go to school. I'm your boss. You taking my money to teach me, and I'm not learning anything. And y'all mean to tell me y'all can't fire this man because he put the C in Clark, Atlanta? Bye. Bye. He needs to go, like, ASAP. But that was the teaching part. And then another reason that I want to transfer is minor, but then again, it's major for me personally because it's like I've seen more. But the second reason that I really wanted to transfer was because the campus was like very, very small, like very small. And then I seen the same people every day. Like I want to see new people, other people, more people, different people. Like I was just very tired of seeing the same people, the same small little bitty campus. I mean, I get it. There's Spelman over here, there's Morehouse over here, and this is Clark. I get it. We're like a sidewalk away, so it's kind of like three universities in one, but it totally does not feel like that. Spelman, they do their own thing, and then Morehouse, they do their own thing. Now you can say the AUC unity, this and that, but no, every school do their own thing. Every school is like their own individual thing, and it's just, that's another story for another day. There's a ton of AUC drama every single day, y'all. It's just a mess. But I still want to see more, like more people, different things. I've been to other universities that was like humongous. Some people might not like a big university. Some people might like a small university. But me personally, I like a big university. So I've been to Prairie View and I've been to TSU just to like explore and see. Both campuses are beautiful. Like they're big, they're beautiful. Like I like to see big campuses, if that makes sense. I know some people like small campuses. I know I have a friend, she said she liked the size of Clark because it's like, it's convenient. It's like, the buildings are literally on a strip. So you have the science building, you have the English building kinda, and then the last one is kinda like English and other stuff like English, math, all that on the end. But it's like only three buildings that you're going into to learn. And it's like, dang, like I wanna see more. So it was really just like two main reasons why I didn't like why I wanted to transfer from Clark. And then it's like the third reason that's like combining everything together was like money. Now I am from Texas and Clark, Atlanta is in Georgia, so I am out of state. But there was not an out-of-state fee and an in-state fee for school. Out-of-state fee and the in-state fee were the same, $38K. $38K in-state, $38K out-state. But I did not get a scholarship. I didn't get anything. I didn't get a scholarship. I didn't take out any loans, as mentioned before. I didn't have anything. Like I was paying completely out of pocket. Now I can't say if I wanted to go back to Clark, Atlanta for a second year, I can, because it's like, I don't know. I can if I like really wanted to go back. I would still be paying out of pocket, but I would try my hardest to try to get a scholarship, because paying out of pocket is just like a lot. Like we have other stuff to pay for. It was a wreck paying out of pocket, because it was like, I don't know. I didn't work while I was in school, and I can't work while I was in school because my parents, they didn't really allow me to work, because it's like they really want me to focus on my studies. And biology is already a tough major, so it's like, you're gonna try to work and have a tough major? No. Only way you can work is if you have straight A's. If you're making straight A's, then of course, yeah, you can work, but not in this household. Not at all. I'm not getting the learning that I'm getting. Like, I'm not learning anything. I need education. I'm not getting it. Number two, the campus is small. I'm tired of looking at all these people, the same people every single day. And number three, like, I'm not getting my money's worth. It's like Clark, Atlanta was not benefiting me with my major, if that makes sense to y'all. So it was like, all of those things, it was just like, no. I'm not even gonna lie, I was a little homesick, but I got over it. Like, I can go to school out of state or whatever. Like, I can go to school 2 hours, 3 hours away from home, that's fine. But it's just like, I didn't really like it. And there was no other school that really interested me to transferring, like, even further than Atlanta. But I just decided to come back home because I felt like it would be cheaper. I've been already my professor again, and as far as like the main courses, like, because again I have to take Gen Chem 2, so chemistry 2, I have to take that because I dropped Chem 1. But I passed it, y'all. I passed Chem 1 with the B, second semester. He still ain't teach. He still sucks, so it was just kind of like a little review. But, yeah, I passed with the B. Thank the Lord. I could have had an A. Y'all, my grade was an 88.3. I could have had an A, but it's cool. It's whatever. I don't put a question mark where God puts a period. So, my mom knows things. Like, she knows a lot. So, she was actually telling me that I should stay, that I shouldn't come home. But I was telling her, like, Mom, it's different now. Like, it's different from back in the day, how they had it at school versus how we had it. In her office, there's 2 main doctors that I look up to, like, the most. I look up to the pediatric doctor, the pediatric dentist doctor, because that's what I want to be. So it's like I shadow him a lot. Like, I go up there and talk to him a lot. It's just like, I really look up to him. And like, whenever I was telling him I was transferred, he didn't like it. He didn't like it not one bit. But it's like, that's what I wanted to do, and that's what I felt comfortable with doing the most. So the pediatric doctor, he goes to, well, he went to Howard. Now, he went to, like, every doctor in that building went to a HBCU. He went to Howard. I won't say every doctor, but mainly the 2 main doctors went to a HBCU. So the pediatric dentist doctor, he went to Howard, and then the second doctor, she's an orthodontist doctor. She went to Grambling. Now, those are 2 different HBCUs. Neither one of them went to Clark. Like, everything they told me, I took it in. Like, I really did. It's like, I didn't really want to transfer from Clark. Like, I really did not. I didn't at all. But it's like, it wasn't benefiting me. Like, I wasn't happy there. Like, I don't know. I had fun there. Yes, it was a great experience. Like, whew. Was it a great experience? It was. It was a real great experience. Neither one of the doctors were happy that I transferred, because neither one of them transferred, if that makes sense. Like, they stayed at Grambling, they stayed at Howard their whole 4 years, and they didn't transfer. Like, there was time when they wanted to come home, they got homesick. And the pediatric doctor, he even told me that at Howard they don't teach. They don't teach, and he was a bio major, didn't teach anything at all. Like, he felt like he doesn't know anything from bio chem. I broke the news to him. Like, I really was scared too, because like, I look up to him, and I was taking his advice on everything. Like, he was the main one really telling me to drop chem. Like, that was my last straw. I was like, I'm gonna drop chem, but let me talk to him and make sure if that's like what I really need to do. And he was like, yeah, just go ahead and drop it. He was like, he don't know why Clark have us taking chem and biology at the same exact time. But he was like, just go ahead and drop it. It's going to help you in the long run. And it did. Like, it really did. So, I really look up to him a lot. Now, transferring, the only thing that he was saying about transferring is, I don't know if the school would take my credits. And they did. I wasn't transferring to a PWI. I have nothing against PWIs. I just wasn't gonna transfer from a HBCU to a PWI. And I love learning about our people, our culture, and the HBCUs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love learning about that, as well as Spelman and Morehouse. I learned so much, you guys. Like, that whole PWI HBCU thing is so, like, I feel like it's more than what it has to be. Like, it's not even that big of a deal, but just me personally, I would rather go to a HBCU. So we're gonna wrap up this video. Now, if y'all have any more questions as far as why I transferred, because I know I answered a ton of DMs. I answered a ton of Snapchat slide up. I answered a lot of comments. Like, I answered all you guys' questions. Clark Atlanta is a great school. I'm not here to encourage anyone to not go. Just because how I feel and what I experience, I don't want that to stop you on you choosing which school you want to go to. Like, if you want to go to Clark Atlanta and major in biology, go for it. Like, if that's what you want to do, do it. This is just how I feel about it. And I have friends that actually transferred because they felt the same way. And I honestly feel like it's not going to get better. But if it do, kudos to them. I experienced a lot of things that I probably won't get at another HBCU. Like, I'm going to Texas Southern University, but 9 times out of 10, all of the famous people that I've seen at Clark Atlanta University, Spelman, and Morehouse, I won't see them at Texas Southern. That was pretty cool, meeting a lot of people, seeing just famous people walking on the promenade was just like mind blown to me. I'm really blessed and grateful to have been able to receive this opportunity to go to Clark Atlanta. You know, a lot of people, they want to go to Clark Atlanta, they can't afford it. Clark Atlanta is not giving them any money. It's too far. It's like, it's a great experience, and that's why I vlogged my entire first year of Clark Atlanta, so y'all can be there with me, because I want y'all to see what I'm experiencing as well. So if y'all haven't got caught up on my vlogs, go make sure y'all do that. Catch up on the vlogs. I had a great first year at Clark Atlanta. In the AUC in general, Clark Atlanta, Spelman, and Morehouse. I was on all campuses. So yeah, I had a great experience, and I was just truly blessed to be able to experience the things that I did in Atlanta, Georgia. So again, thank y'all for 500K. I will see y'all in my next video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me so we can talk and chat, because it's summer, and we finna turn up. But nah, yeah, also I will continue to vlog at TSU. I'm going to vlog at TSU. I am going to vlog at TSU. I will continue to vlog there. Okay, for those of you that are looking to go into TSU, I'm gonna vlog there and all of that good stuff. And make sure you subscribe and turn on the post notifications. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.
We can do this all night, yeah, yeah, yeah. And you only live once, live life,